Good morning. We are in my bedroom today. Let me scoot back on the bed a little bit so you can see me. Okay, I did not do my video yesterday. Too busy. We had 4-H things going on, and just the goats getting out and everything. I did not have time yesterday morning to do my weigh-in video. I got too many kids here today to be able to go outside and not be interrupted. So we're in my bedroom. Hopefully I don't get interrupted. Anyway, last week I did pretty good. I got my greens, I got my vegetables, I'm eating my salads, I'm doing really good, and I am making sure to sit at the table when I eat. I'm also measuring things. I'm working on that. Now, my downfall was this weekend. It's always on the weekend. You should know that by now. It's always on the weekend. Nachos. What can I say? I really enjoy them, but I am working very hard to make sure that I eat them in moderation. Before, I was just not even thinking, and I would eat my bowl, and there would either be chips left over without cheese, or there'd be a bunch of cheese left over with no chips. So I would go back and get another bowl. And that's not eating in moderation. That's just, I guess in my head I thought I don't want to waste anything. So just get some more to finish it off. But it never worked out that way. So this weekend I did better. I chose not to refill my bowl. I only filled it one time. But another problem I have is smoked Gouda cheese spread. It is really good. So I am making sure that when I do eat stuff, I am working on measuring. When I look at the label, it tells how much is a serving, and I try and stay in that boundary. This week is my last week to be going to the neighboring town to eat lunch. That way my kids eat for free. So, anyway, I feel like I did good. It's just the weekend brings me down and makes me feel like I did horrible. I ruined the whole week. We've also been trying to finish off the sherbet. And again, I am working on making sure I'm in moderation. And it's not been a daily thing I've ate it. It's not been a consistent thing. I'm not the only one working on getting that finished up. I bought way too much. I know once, we get to the point where we're over the birthday stuff. I have another birthday coming up. One of my other kids. So we'll have cake and stuff in the house again. But anyway, also, PJ had mentioned last week about cherries, and they are so good, and she's right. It's really easy to just sit down and just one right after another. But in order to keep from doing that, on there, there's no label that says, what is a serving. So I just take a handful of maybe 7 cherries, 7 or 8, and rinse them off, put them in a bowl, and I walk away. I do not sit with the bag at all. And what I grab to eat is all I eat. Do not go back. It's hard because if you really like something, you want more of it, and that is very difficult to break. So Moderation is very good. And you are probably wondering what my weigh-in is. So I'm going to get up, pause this, show you my weigh-in, and I'll be right back. I'll hop off the bed here. Alright. Okay, there you have it. I still lost weight. 140, what was it, 140.66. So I'm at my goal. I wanted to be at 140. So that's, yay. I'm not going to party yet. I just want to continue to eat healthy. And if I continue to lose weight, that's fine. I'm just hoping to kind of slow down on the weight loss. As you can tell, what was it last week? 141. So the weight loss has slowed down. And that's fine. I want to just kind of stay where I'm at, level off. But I want to continue to eat healthy. I will say though, I'm at a point where I'm kind of on the salad. I know wraps are good, and I've done wraps before, but then again, you get to this point where you're like, I don't feel like a wrap, I don't feel like a salad, so you get kind of in a rut. But I'm hoping to push forward and try and change things up. Maybe not always have a salad every day. Maybe just have a vegetable plate or a fruit plate. One thing I have not mentioned on here is I have cut out as much as I can of the meat byproducts. I've never drank milk. I'm not a milk drinker. But I'm trying to stay away from ice cream, cheese, which obviously I can't stay away from the cheese. It's not even real cheese, it's fake cheese. It comes in a can, it can't be real. Let's see here, which means also it's not good for you. But I am eating occasionally some cottage cheese to give me some protein. I have cut out a lot of meat. So I'm basically eating vegetarian, but I am having a little bit of meat a day, and that's okay. It's either got to be in the afternoon for lunch or at supper time, and not at both. I'm trying to only have one serving of meat a day, or of protein of some sort. I don't eat eggs. Staying away from deli meats, because none of that stuff is good for you. And I have noticed through eating healthier and eating raw that a lot of the foods I've enjoyed in the past, such as hot dogs and sausage and things like that, it's really salty, and I'm not enjoying it. My palate has changed, and processed food just does not taste good, and that's good. So anyway, that's what I got. Sorry it's late. It's just how it is. It's life as a mom, and so it's busy. So anyway, I'll see you Monday next week, and we will see. PJ mentioned on her, PJ mentioned in her video that I watched this morning from her weigh-in that, self-control is very important, and, God talks about that a lot, and I feel like, through this experience I have learned quite a bit of self-control. I'm working on the nachos, but, we all have our downsides and our good sides, and, the important thing is that we know where we are having a problem and that we address it. So, anyway, this week I'm just going to continue on doing what I'm doing, and strive a little harder on the weekend. It's very hard, but that's okay. We all need a challenge, otherwise it's not worth doing. So, okay, I think this is official. That's it. I'll see you next week. Bye.